I think for us, we're all about building a program. I mean, obviously, we've been moving up in the trajectory. When you think first year, second year, hopefully this year's better, and it should be. We have a better team. And I think anytime that you're taking over a program, that you want to be able to do that. You want to increase the win total. You want to increase the quality of players that you're bringing in. Obviously, it takes a while to get your chemistry and your culture set within a program. Things that don't just happen overnight. And so, yeah, this is a big year for us, obviously. And college football is competitive as ever right now. And for us opening up against a team like Nebraska is great for our team. And it helps us to know where we're at as we get ready the next 2 weeks to get ready for Big 12 play. So, it's going to be a year where you got to be ready to go every single week with the teams we're playing, because you just don't know what each team's going to have. Like in this Big 12 conference, we know how competitive it'll be. But this is a great gauge here to start the season out with Nebraska.
Jim, then Marshall.
Coach Bull seemed to go out of his way in his press conference this week to say that he knew that your receiver room is much improved, but he was struggling, I'm not sure that's the term he used, but having trouble finding those guys. And we know that's probably not true, but at the same time. Is there a position group for them that you feel that you got a really good handle on, or is there one maybe that you would like to know a little bit more about?
Well, I think for them on defense, their secondary is where their starters are back. And so as we watch Nebraska film, you can see those guys play and see how good they are. They're really good players, and I think 2 of them were named captains in the secondary this past week. And but up front for them, it's some new players, like D-line wise. So several other guys from last year are not playing this year. So there's going to be some guys that maybe we're not as familiar with that'll be up front. So we really don't know much about them. And I think offensively they were able to bring in some transfers, particularly at receiver. You can go back and watch them at their previous school because those guys were some good players. But what are they going to do in this school? Like, what are they going to do in this scheme, and how are they going to be utilized? That remains to be seen, obviously, and that's why I think you don't truly know until you get in these games and start figuring out, how are they going to try to use them and what roles are they going to be at. I do know they're talented. I do know they can run. They have size. They're going to be a physical team. I think, anytime you've heard Coach Rule talk about, he wants his teams to play physical, try to be a bully, those type of things. I mean, that's the kind of game this will be. It'll be a physical contest. There's going to be a lot of that going on out there. And we have to match that physicality.